Welcome back, everyone, to GameZone Birdroom. GameZone. And of course, it's not the GameZone Birdroom without my little birds. There's Big Molly. There's old Dix. Hello. So, what have I got for you today, guys? Well, I've got a review, the arcade box, and it comes in this nice little case. I really like this case, it's really nice. So, what do we get in it? We're just about to find out. So it comes with two wired controllers. Obviously, the actual box, like the artwork on it, it's quite nice. They took it literally, look, arcade with boxing gloves on. It's pretty cool, actually. Power cable, 12 volt. Standard cheap ones they send. Let's have a look at the joypad. It looks like a PlayStation 2. Rather cheap. Buttons, a little bit mushy. And obviously I've got the HDMI cable in the TV all ready to go. So you do get a HDMI cable with it. So yeah, that is the contents of the box. Let's connect this up and see how the games run. So this is a dual system, part Android box, part Emulate station. Don't care about the Android part. This is all about the retro games. It's got a ton of consoles, as you will see here. Once it's booted up, of course. And then I'll just scroll through so you can see them all. Eight and 16-bit, they're going to play absolutely fantastic on this system. Your higher end stuff is going to be very hit and miss, which we're going to check, starting with Naomi and Street Fighter 3.0. Let's see how this runs. This should run okay. Let's go for my boy Ken. It's got to be Ken. My favourite fighter in Street Fighter. In the words of Mills Lanes, let's get it on. As you can tell, it's running really well. These joypads, on the other hand, are fucking awful. Really, really bad. Really struggling to pull a move off with the D-pad. Swap to the analog stick. These are just as bad as well. I mean, they will do, you know, if you haven't got a spare pad, but these systems are pretty compatible with most USB joypads, like your 360, your PS3. That glitch wasn't the game, that was my capture card. Do apologise for that. Sounds great, running really well. But don't expect all games to. Let's head over to the N64 catalogue. Cruising USA. Now on the Super Console X, this game ran appalling. It was absolutely unplayable. Let's see what this console can do. Sound is terrible. Not as bad. Just from that intro, it looks to be running okay-ish. But won't really know until we get into the actual gameplay. What's the buttons? Oh, that's it. Well, you know, it's running, and it's running a lot better than the Super Console X. I mean, I still wouldn't want to play this game because the music is very off-putting. But, you know, it's running. But in other games on the N64 catalogue will run really well, like F-Zero. It runs great. And the N64 part will literally be hit and miss. It really will. Some games are going to work great, some games are going to be unplayable. Next up, we're going to test Dreamcast. In the list, game list, is only 3 games. We're going to try Sonic Adventure 2.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south.
And again, as you can tell, you know, it's running really well. Definitely not running at full speed. But it is, I can say, it is running better than the Super Console X. They must have tweaked the system played around in the settings, because these games are running better than what they did on the Super Console X. As you can tell, there is some graphical glitches there where the triangle go. There it is. And in the logo there's some graphical glitches, but yes, I'm quite happy with this. Playing rather well. Now, this system was only £31 I paid for it, so you can't expect miracles. Next up, Atomic Wave. Now, this game is usually very hard to run. Played okay on the Super Console X, a lot of graphic glitches, like as you can tell there. But what I found that this version did play better overall. There wasn't as many glitches. Oh, just died there. Overall performance though, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, the camera aren't as much as what they were on the Super, and I've changed no settings whatsoever. I mean, there's so much going on in this game as well. It's absolutely mental. Such an awesome game. Metal Slug on even more steroids. Let's head over to the PlayStation. First up, we're just looking at the PSP list of games. So they're quite smart. They're only put games in here that will play well for that system. There's nothing that's going to cause any problem. Let's go to the PlayStation 1. Let's pick Tekken 3, a harder run game for the system.
Round 1. Fight.
And this plays great. Got to be the Bruce Lee character. Oh lord. Whoa! Yes, this play fantastic. Overall, PlayStation 1 is playing very well on the system. Yet make sure you always shut the system down properly. While on the console select menu, press select and scroll down. Now for my final thoughts on this little console. And you know what? I actually think this is better than the Super Console X. Better value as well. When did I pick it up? I picked it up on Black Friday on Aliexpress for a grand total of £31. With postage and VAT, it worked out about £35. Usually goes for £40 or £45 mark. But I will leave the link in the description. As I said, I think this is actually better than the Super Console X. It's been programmed better. A game like Cruising USA, which is completely unplayable on the Super Console X, actually was still. I mean, I don't want to play it the way it runs, but it is more playable than the Super Console X. And games like Dolphin Blue played a lot better as well. Not as many slowdowns. Still the odd graphical glitches in it, but yeah, overall, it's a good little bargain. Really good. I mean, 8 and 16 bits, this plays really well. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Button bash that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, and take it easy. GameZone.